Checkin, 1, 2, 3. Checkin, 1, 2, 3. Sweet, can hear myself. Alright. Hello everybody, gonna be trying out Ys IX, Monstrum Knock. So I played a tad bit of, you know what, before I do that, let me message somebody right quick, because this game was actually recommended for me to try out. Let's see. Alright, and send. Alright, so let me put this off to the side so that I can remotely hear myself. Hopefully the mic doesn't pick it up. Clear my throat right quick. For the most part, I can keep the volume low on this. I'm mainly doing it for the chat, since it's not going to be up on the screen. Alright, so, yeah, like I said, this was recommended to me. Ys IX. I have played a very, very small amount of 8. And I'm probably going to go back and try to play 8. The order for me will probably be 9, 8. And then I may try to go from 1 to 7 if I've got access to them. If not, I'll try, because this isn't something I've got purchased necessarily, but it's on PlayStation Plus. So, yeah, let's choose a difficulty here. The only thing I've seen so far is this difficulty screen, so I know nothing about this game except for what me and my uncle have texted back and forth. Apparently, jail-like setting? That's essentially what caught my attention. Okay, so anybody who knows me and my channel, I would love to just go down to the hardest difficulty. However, I think I'll rock normal this time. Get myself introduced here. So yeah, let's get a rolling. Normal difficulty. Set vertical camera auto correction. Automatically correct vertical camera rotation during movement. Automatically correct vertical camera rotation during movement. I think I'll have that off. Disable assist mode? I don't think I need assisting with anything, so we'll keep that off. Settings can be adjusted in a greater detail in game. From PlayStation. Ooh, I got a message from PlayStation. Loading save data from Ys IX. Oh, if I play them in order... it'll... Oh, so playing 8 first, I would have had stuff going into this. This is one of those games. Okay, I like that. I may come back to 9 on a... I'm gonna play through 9. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying I may come back to 9 on a later date for a second playthrough after 8 then, if it's gonna have like future stuff added. Oh, I can hear my dogs going off. That's lovely. Not Autumn. Autumn snoozing to the left of me. Save data found. Save data found. That's right. I did say I played a tad bit of 8. Okay. Yeah. Acquire bonus. I got an old seal ring. Okay, I guess that little bit of 8 I played paid off. Alrighty then. After you look up or down, it'll automatically center the camera. That's a good thing. Alright. I'll probably check out how it is without, and then,
Good.
I may give it a check.
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls.
I'll let these peeps talk first.
Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape.
Like I said, I knew there was a prison.
I hope that one day we'll meet again. Now go.
Alright then. Definitely some epic music playing already, huh? Okay, move with left stick, dash. Hold L1 and... Alright. Examine. Squares examine. Talk. Okay, so talk is examine. Examine is talk. Commands. Well, okay, I guess we'll just throw the whole controller scheme at me. What was that? You're showing me boxes of... Okay, this button does this. This button does this. This controller does that. Okay. Hold to dash. Item menu. Okay, triangle item menu. Oh, no, that's not triangle item. Oh, item menus on D-pad. Message log. I like message logs. Map menus, D-pad. Full screen minimap. Move, reset camera. Okay, I could push in the right stick for camera reset. Jump. Talk. Okay, so I'm not even using circle and triangle. I'm gonna be honest, that throws me off a little. I'll see how this plays, and if it throws me off too much, I may remap some of the buttons. Okay, let's see what we're walking with.
No reports received so far. Did a prisoner break out?
Ah, I got a trophy to freedom.
Death wish to try to escape this place.
Dude, I'm a pro at this game. I'm moving for the first time and got a trophy. Dude, I'm goated. Okay, so single jump, no double jump. Squares interact. So up on D-pad. A voice. Announcement passage. Okay, so that's up on D-pad. Right up. Oh, right is weapons, armor, accessories. Okay, we'll equip that later. Other DLC. We got no DLC going into this. Left on D-pad seems to not do anything. Down is the map, though. Okay. Alright. I happen to know this place like the back of my hand. I totally did not just look at a map. Let's see. And this was... Oh, you do a roll before you start running. Okay. And if you stop, then... Okay, so I could just... Okay, now I'm playing Legend of Zelda. This feels more correct. The action necessary to progress the main story is displayed on the minimap. Seek a way out of the prison. View objectives in greater detail in the Story tab of the journal. Objective locations will also be marked with an exclamation point on the minimap. When in doubt, aim for the objective to continue your adventure. Alright. Displays a full screen minimap. Okay, that's character, pointer. Is that my character? I guess it's my character. Point of interest is blue. Treasure chest, entrance point. I like that it gives me an entrance point so I don't accidentally backtrack. Event markers, main story, quest, other events. Interesting. Okay, now it's just telling me to check them out. Did that. Oh wait, hold up. Second floor. Oh wow. Roof. fifth floor, fourth floor, third floor, second floor, first floor, depths, lower cells, 2 mystery markers. Okay, we got a... Wow. I like this. Also, I like how it's grayed out and kind of has like starry looks to it. Okay, so blues are a point of interests. There's 2 on this floor. I think the middle is probably a stairwell, so it looks like its own separate thing that probably doesn't connect to certain floors. Alright. Okay, both ways. Go. Same end result. Oh yeah, this homie's waving at us. Yeah, pleasure to meet you, homie. Oh, so I didn't address this. The person on the title screen looked lit. I can't wait to be introduced to them. The way they were sitting.
Escape from the East Wing cell block. We're verifying the inmate number now. Stand by for a follow-up report.
How the hell? Seal all passages leading to and from the East Wing! Quickly!
Yes, sir.
With how cool they looked and how they were posing on the place, I'm gonna assume that's like the warden or something. The person on the hoodie from the main screen. Okay, so point of interest here. It's locked. Yeah, no, that was interesting. Can we get that? Yeah, I mean, look at the light blue writing, the 2 white arrows pointing down. I'm definitely interested in that. I will say the empty space beyond this door I may be a tad bit more interested in, but this has satisfied me. What do we got? What do we got? Please don't be locked. Please don't be locked. Why does everyone lock doors? When I show up at places, people don't lock doors. When people show up at my place, people don't lock. But the second I find something interesting, that door's locked. That's exactly why I can't find out if some of my friends are vampires or not. What do we got here? It wasn't a point of interest. Why would I try that? Okay, duly noted. I'll be able to venture up there later. Oh, okay. It doesn't work like, loading. I mean, it does work like, look. Is that to the... Oh, wow. This was locked. I tunnel visioned that. You should be able to go down from here. Open trapdoor and descend? Yes, I will. Ah, yes, I love how all my staircases descend into a library. Warehouse. Saving loading. Open up the main menu. Saving loading. Accessible, I almost said accessibility. By selecting system in the main menu, you can also save load by pressing options in the main menu. So let's give a quick look at that. Systems, save. Oh wow, I guess I'm probably not streaming the save screen. Hold up, it's saving. I promise you, saving is completed. There we go. I should probably announce whenever I'm gonna save in the future. I'll look at the stream right quick, make sure nothing went weird on me. Yep, sure enough, it's just a bunch of happy faces on a blue screen. There we go, we're back in the game. Journal. I need to find a passage out of the prison. That's all you've written in this journal? No escape plan or anything? You just went, I need a way out. You know what? I like your chutzpah. What do we got for items? Yep, the two that, okay, it's the same here. Wait, is that the... Okay. So right on the D-pad is the same as options as well. Options and then that category. By the way, okay, maybe it is a storehouse. I thought these were all books. I mean, warehouse. Okay, never mind, main character. You were right. Oh, this kind of throws me off. The camera, I go up and it goes down. I wonder if I could change that later. I won't do it yet because I feel like You know what? I will do it now. Hold up. System. Button config. What's the menus? You know what? I'll figure this out later. I'll either figure it out later or get comfortable with this. Nothing of interest in here. You should look around the room a bit. There may be something useful around. Like a weapon? Am I gonna assume a weapon? I saw swords and stuff on the shelves. Oh, would you look at that chest? This chest is not marked with a chest emblem. It is marked with an exclamation point. Okay, short sword, yep. Ah, phone making sounds. This looks to be the standard issue for guards. Best to equip it just in case. Select Equipped in the main menu to equip items to your party. Select a category, then choose the item to equip. Weapon increases damage dealt to enemies. Armor decreases damage received from enemies. Accessories grant various special effects. Each character can equip a maximum of 2 accessories. I wonder if now I can... Yep. So, strength and defense plus 15, crit rate plus 30. And let's just take another look at other adventure journal. Okay, that's probably why I was looking at it ago. Okay. Yep, I thought so. I figured square would be the same. Cool. I wonder if I could do ambushes. I'd like to imagine I can. Danger, restricted area. Prison guards and staff prohibited from entry by order of the Hieroglyph Knights. Hieroglyph Knights? We dealing with Egyptian here? The sign says danger, but my eyes say adventure. Oh wow, you spot me from far away. I want to see if I can get a sneak attack on him. Are you not going to chase me? That was your Thank you, cutscene. You're going to get me caught. I thought we were going to ambush this guy. Something feels off about the beasts wandering this underground path. Nope, they look normal to me. Just what are they? They're beasts. You just said so yourself, sir. Their grotesque forms make them closer to monsters. Hey, let's not insult them, beasts. Attack? Yeah, lock on. Oh, okay, triangle locks on. Lock on effects and controls. The camera will track the locked on enemy. Enemy and phone weaknesses will display. Flick right to change targets. Press triangle to cancel lock on. Okay, evade. Boost extra skill. Wait, what? Oh, that's plus. Okay, both of them at the same time. Oh, guards up here. Oh, wow. This is... You know what? I'm better off pressing buttons and figuring it out. Nope, turn around. Turn around. I'm getting this ambush one way or another. Turn around. I'm gonna be cheeky my very first fight. What in the world just happened there? You know what? I guess I'm just fighting. Bring it! Oh, wow, okay, it's not ambush. Okay, it's not like the fight just happens out in the real world. Okay, never mind. I was being dumb. Okay, this is how the fights are. So I thought it was gonna be like, dang, I'm blanking on the games right now. But like you slice from, like Persona. Like you could get the attack on from behind in Persona, and then it like enters you into the back. See you off to the right of here. Thinking you're cheeky. Alright. Did I just see something? Yep, okay, that's the exclamation line. I wonder if hidden items will be registered on the map.
It seems I've arrived too late.
Too late for what? Were you the person on the main screen? You know what, to be fair, I vaguely looked at you, but I guess you could have been a chick and I just didn't realize it. My apologies. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Nicholas Halves, and you are?
Introductions must wait. Just know that your role here is crucial.
Duly noted.
Forgive me for what I am about to do, but this city needs you.
It needs me, so you're gonna kill me? Is that... Oh, no. Matrix. Matrix, that you see the bullet... Oh, come on. That bullet was coming at, like, dodgeable speeds. What have you done to me? Or I can't move. That's a good question. What have you done to me? I'm curious about. I'm oozing black fog. You pointed a gun at me that shot like a slow bullet. It feels as if... No, a bullet went through you.
Impressive. You've assimilated with the curse without so much as a squeal. Your new form deserves a proper name. How about the Crimson King?
The Crimson King... First off, did you say curse?
I
Also,
did.
let me think over that.
Now you must calm yourself and fully embrace it.
I mean, I plan to. You gave me some wicked armor. You can quickly warp to locations marked with... by pressing. So sorry about that, everybody. I had to sneeze, and I guess I held my headset the wrong way, and it just kind of went flying. So, you can quickly warp by pressing R2. The icon will automatically display as Adol approaches the... Adol! So that's my name. Adol. Alright.
Do you understand your gift?
Yeah, you gave me
There
teleportation.
is no going back now, I'm afraid. The wheels of fate are already turning.
I mean, yeah, I
Use
figured...
your power to escape this place.
I mean, yeah, I planned to, but is there any
We
place
will
you...
meet again, in time. Owen, my name is Aprilis.
Nice to meet you, Aprilis. So,
Keep
as a...
looking, damn it!
You guards, I was
They
talking!
told us we're not supposed to be down here.
Who cares? We have to find the prisoner.
I shouldn't have left that door open. Your pursuers follow closely behind. You must proceed quickly. Is that the waterfall? Okay, it's the waterfall. What's up with the loading off to the right? I low-key want to go back to see if I can fight the guards. Can I? Hold up. I'll show them on the... No. Wait. Oh, open chest. Okay, that's what that icon is. Well, we'll jump before doing that. That reminds me of something. I can't think of what, though. Ah, we got enemies. And another, you know... I'm sorry, did my hair grow longer? So it seems. It looks familiar to something, but I can't quite place it. Adol's short sword transformed into a gothic sword. By the way, I've already forgotten the... What was it, Aprilis? Is that what it was? I know I'm Adol, but they gave me both names. They gave me Adol before, but I wasn't paying attention. Hold right to unleash the skills assigned to Circle, X, Square, and Triangle. Skills cost SP skill points to use. Deals more damage than normal. Recover SP by attacking enemies. Skill display, shown at the bottom right of the screen. SP gauge. SP caps at 100. Certain items can raise the maximum SP cap. Skill, 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 SP cost. Okay, okay. Well, first, let's, Woo! You guys tried. Let's try. I haven't located my... Oh, there's my health bar. Did I take a hit? I'm gonna have to get used to the inverted camera there. Not breakable boxes. Do we know that? I feel like I probably want to collect these. Fly!
A treasure chest!
Treasure chest? Where? Oh, I'm being dumb again. It's right here. Raisins? I love grapes! These should help with recovering your health. So hope the mic isn't picking up every background sound going on. Access the item menu by selecting item from the main menu or pressing right. Select the item you wish to use with up or down. If you find yourself in mortal peril, use an item to recover right away. Out of curiosity, does this pause everything? Or can they attack me on pause screen? Gillen-grown grapes dried directly on the stem. I feel like you could have gone for some more G words there. Kind of keep a scheme going. Let's see. To advance, use Crimson. Don't know what you mean by that, but alright. Ah, I got a friend on mine. And I've got some yawning German Shepherds in the background. I almost tried to use the dodge there. Now, let's see. Okay, do I use the staircase or do I flashily? Not even a question. Yep. And that is a Chihuahua mix going off now. We got a lot of dogs here. Okay, we're gonna... This is typically why I do the streaming at night. You know, canines be snoozing, but, after jumping with X, press X again while airborne to jump a second time. Using X, double jump to gain extra vertical distance. X in the air will do essentially what you think X does, which is the second jump. Oh, we do got a second jump now, using X. And boom, like that. They should have closed it all the way. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. I mean, I feel like that's kind of an issue on the designers of this prison.
Take a break.
Oh, okay. I guess we're taking a break here. I mean, I could go make myself a sandwich. I'll pause the... Unless I imagine this is an odd stone disc with a seal carved into it sits on the ground. I love how quiet the other dogs are. You can never even hear them now, can you? Yep, that is the sound of silence right there. A soothing energy emanates at your feet. You're fine, Autumn. Adol's HP has fully recovered. Step on a relief tile to recover HP in status ailments. I wish I had those headsets that like drowned out background sound. Selecting retry from the game over screen will resume the game from the last relief tile you stepped on. Certain circumstances, such as boss battles, allow you to retry directly before the battles. By the way, anybody curious, Autumn's the only dog that's ever in this room. You'll hear other dogs, but they're just at my place. You can hear voices from the dark. You better find another way. Essentially, you'll only ever hear me probably mention Autumn near me. Oh, cutscene. Is this boss battle area? This is a big... Can I call it, or what is that? What in the stink bug frog is that? Is that just a stink bug frog? Press L1 to evade. Lock on to enemy, watch them closely, then dodge. Evading attacks at the right moments will trigger a flash move. This flash move, what I'm gonna assume it is. I'm gonna... Come on, attack me. Really? It's that slow? Come on, do this. Okay, so it's got the tongue whip, it's got that. Okay, I'm moving too fast for it. Oh, I got hit. I want to trigger this flash thing. Okay, that's the head nod. Do the head nod. I keep doing it too early. Okay, there we go. So it works like that. Ah, I did it too late that time. Press R2 after locking onto an enemy with triangle to close the gap with crimson nut. Oh, okay. Locked on will display a line is usable. Doing this will deplete your gift gauge. Reach airborne foes instant. Okay, so it's better. Be careful. Once the gauge hits 0, you won't be able to use any gifts until it's completely charged. Okay. Too slow. Oh, that time you do the ground impact thing that I was expecting this whole time. I'll just go circles around you. Good luck hitting this. Not underestimating the shot on that one. Gotcha that time. I've totally been forgetting to use my special stuff. I kind of like the design on that thing. For like a mini area boss thing, it looked kind of, like I said, it was a cross between like a stink bug and a frog, I think, but it looked cool. And off its design, you can tell what type of attacks it roughly have. Actually, no, I feel perfectly fine.
There he is!
Is that really inmate 217?
Nope, I'm a different guy, so he went that way, I'll continue this way.
Like...
Silence! I want that rogue in irons!
Where did this... I mean, conveniently destroyed bridge.
What the? It's up!
Actually, I fell.
That he'll make it out of these catacombs in one piece. The aqueduct leads straight to the city. Send a search party as a precaution.
I personally think the fact that there's a game built around this person leads me to believe that I'll get out in one piece.
You weren't you. You were someone else.
All the time.
When I have a dream like that, it makes me wonder.
Wonder?
Am I really me? Perhaps such a dream is my reality. And my reality is the dream.
Okay, I almost matched you on that.
I discovered the answer during my adventures in Balduq, and the answer was astoundingly simple. They are both equal truths. What is real is defined by what is not. Who one is defined by who one isn't. One must accept these truths if they wish to live and learn and grow. It was in this prison, this cradle, where my dreams and my reality became intertwined. Adol Kristen. An excerpt from Balduq Prison.
Okay, I almost matched you on that idea. I personally think of the idea that when I dream as someone else, I am in a different reality as that part, but I like where you were going with it, too. Trophy earned, Adol, the fugitive. The fact that we got that trophy leads me to believe we got out alive. The Monstrums of Balduke. Game, you got it wrong. It's supposed to be Nox. 10 days, Pratt. Why are we going back in time? I just escaped.
We finally made it to Balduke, the prison city.
The Prison City. Great tourist name.
Word is, it's home to the biggest slammer in the Roman territories.
I'm sure that they're proud that that's what they go by.
Even from out here, I can tell the city's huge.
I mean, I can't. I'm looking at you guys.
Look, Adel. There's a security checkpoint at the gates.
I imagine. You just said it's the biggest prison in... Wow, I forgot what you just said. Can I get the logs here? Nope, I don't get to. Not well. Oh, there we go. And the Roman territories. It must be because of the prison. I mean, I'd imagine that'd be my first idea.
I may have left my life of crime, but getting the old shakedown still puts me on edge.
Yeah, I definitely gotta play the earlier ones to figure out what the story there is. By the way, I can see from the back of his shirt, he's a fighting type user. Good to see a Pokemon fan.
Anyway, it'd be nice to catch some shut-eye in an actual bed for once. They say the garrison runs a tight ship throughout the city, what with the prison and all.
I imagine.
Well, let's go see what's going on.
Will do. Let's talk to you. You think it's excessive for a prison city? I think it's...
How long is this going to take?
I was talking.
Oh, I'm beat. I was hoping to unwind at the inn tonight.
You think this is excessive? I think it's kind of like underwhelming for a prison city. I mean, I've seen like old just isekais in general when you see like the cat, or even like Freyren, for instance. They got like the 2 guards, but some places have like 5 guards, 10 guards. This is what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Did you hear?
9, 10, 11.
You mean about the Governor General?
Governor General.
Apparently it was the Monstrums.
Oh, Monstrums is a group. Farmly man. Wow, so this is Balduke. Its rampants are just as magnificent as they say. Wonder if I could get a little look-see at the prison while I'm in town. Well, I can tell you right now I'm going to, so I'll let you know when I get out. Tourist. I traveled to this city because I heard it was the largest in Gilead. I thought it was Roman. But now I hear some dangerous law has gotten the city all up in arms. Is it the Monstrums? I'm gonna assume it's the Monstrums. Is that true? With the Roman army right there? Just what could be going on? You're also tourist. I came here all the way from Rome. You ain't seen nothing yet. Alright, alright. It's been 8 years since Gilead joined the Empire, so I figured things had cooled off. And yet, here we are. Now what do I do? Well, preferably you don't get arrested. That's what I'm going to try to do. I feel like I'm going to fail that part. Mercantile woman. I came all the way from Salsetta to promote my goods around here. But man, the trip has me exhausted, even if it wasn't all that far. I'm gonna take a wild assumption and say all these places people are listing are places that like people who play the past games know, because it probably took place there. Can't they just hurry up and let me in already? What do we got here? Can't talk to you? Alright. Ah! Intense man. I think I'll ignore you. Yeah, I'll just ignore you. There seems to be a checkpoint. It may be best to avoid entering out of turn. Fair. Hate it when people cut in line at the lunch area. Cafeteria, that's what it's called.
Who are you? You travelers?
Well, we're definitely not inmates. Got us covered there. Hot doggy. Phew.
If you want to get into Balduke, we'll need to inspect your things.
Inspect our things. We've only got weapons and stuff that make us look bad.
Security looks tight here. Did something happen?
Huh. Guess you could say that.
Yeah.
Some hoodlums calling themselves Monstrums have been plaguing Balduke.
Yep, it's a group.
Monstrums?
A certain dignitary has recently gone missing.
Ah, dignitary. Oh, and you're now a dignified man. Are you the dignitary? Have you gone miss? I think I found you. Guards, I have found the dignitary person. He is right here, and I will take my reward, please.
There's no doubt they're behind this. Those damn pests. Blast it all. I've only just been transferred here, too.
You don't look it. I mean, the fact that you're this high, I would have assumed you were probably, like, the more well-known person here.
Well, not sure if I follow, but it seems like a pretty big deal.
Well, I follow. A group of people called Monstrums are causing issues here. They kidnapped a guy. What was there not to follow, Dogi? I don't know if you're Dogi or Doji, but I'm calling you Dogi. Warden Belger. Are they about to mention our...
You sure?
Don't recognize us. Don't recognize us.
All right. Detain him.
Ah, and they recognized us. This game instantly resonated with me. Loved the set pieces, pace, and everything. Yeah, I'm liking it a lot too. But the fact that he said, "All right, detain him," and I know I start off. Oh, I love that German Shepherd's going off again. All right, detain him. Considering Dogi was talking about being in jail, I feel like it's only fair that it's my turn now. Yep, somebody recognized us.
Okay, now that doesn't look like a warm welcome to me.
I mean, we're surrounded by guards at a checkpoint. I don't think it was supposed to be a warm welcome to begin with.
You, with the red hair, you're the adventurer, Adol Kristen, are you not?
Nope, not me. Oh, I feel like this is where knowing the past games would pay off. Because I genuinely don't know if I'm supposed to be about... Dogi just made it clear he was in prison. Was I in prison with him? Did I do something different? We'll just ask him how he knows my name. We'll get some backstory here.
Just received a warrant for your arrest from the Capitol.
Oh, phew, it's new. Phew, don't scare me like that. I thought you guys found out about something else. Not that anything else happened.
A warrant? For Adol? What for?
Am I a monstrum without knowing it? I can think of a few reasons. Nothing comes to mind. I'll genuinely answer with nothing comes to mind. This game just literally makes me happy for some reason every time I put it on. Fair! And he says it with a straight face. Yeah, I don't know.
Can't fool me. You returned from the cursed Isle of Saren. You were involved with the Atlas Ocean incident.
That's from 8, right? Are they referencing the boat? If they're referencing the boat, then yes, I was involved. I was on the boat. It crashed. I'm quite sure I know that I was involved with that.
Altago in the aftermath of the ceasefire.
I was?
You are being arrested on the grounds of your suspicious involvement in these events.
Well, I don't think I should be arrested for suspicion. I feel like I should be brought in for questioning, but you guys don't look like the questioning type.
Would you look at that. We're bona fide celebrities.
Dogi, you're not helping.
It'll be easier on all of us if you come quietly with me to the prison.
You know what? I think
Warden Belger.
Staunch voice. Oh, we got a staunch person here.
Oh, Shadowlard.
Shadowlard.
Caught me at a bad time. It's just in the middle of an arrest.
Hey, I'm the guy he's arresting? Are you seem more like the hear me out type of guy. I don't know, something about that blues just kind of
This man here. Allow me to take him in myself.
Okay, maybe it's a ploy.
Weren't you on patrol?
Yes. However,
We've just received word that monstrums were sighted in the main square.
He is 100% a monstrum. You cannot change my mind now. This Shadowlord guy, he is a monstrum. He's on the inside, and that's how they're getting away with stuff.
Monstrums, you say?
Oh, whoa. You got angry quick. Do not mention the word monstrum around this guy.
The guys he was talking about earlier.
It is. They go by the same name, Dogi. Keep up here.
That's right. I was to report any monstrum activity directly to you.
And if you happen to have been arresting someone, I was supposed to take them off your hands. Higher up orders, not mine.
Should have just said so from the start.
I mean, he did. He quite literally showed up. Went, hey, I'm gonna take these guys. There's monstrums.
My apologies. Shall I take it from here?
Yeah, I know. My apologies. Shall I take it from here? Oh. Well, then, yeah.
I know you'll keep a close eye on him. I leave him to you, Shadowlord. Troops, fall in!
How do you trust it? You just said you were just brought over here. Belger, you quite literally said you were just brought over to this place. How do you trust and know that he'll do this? Dude, I just showed up and I'm quite sure he's a monstrum.
Capturing the monstrums.
Priorities to capture the primary garrison will shift their priorities to capture the monstrum. Anyways, yeah. I know you're Boston Bugsy.
Today will be the day those pests will finally go where they belong. Baldu Prison. The one who captures them will receive a sizable bonus.
Now, define sizable. Is it sizable to me? Sizable to who I capture? How many I capture? What are we sizing it to?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I guess we're just excited. Well, they're just excited. I'm now happy that that guy who clearly doesn't like me on...
Now then, Mr. Adel Kristen.
I don't believe he said my name. What are monstrums? I feel like we already got... I feel like that's a question we should ask when we know he's a monstrum. Now, we'll just ask who he is officially.
I am Shadowlord, Master and Commander of the Glean Hieroglyph Knights.
Duly noted.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Pleasure to meet you, too. So, is this where you arrest me?
Hieroglyph Knights? So, you must be part of the Hieroglyph Church.
You know what? That would make sense. Not unless they just happen to be very similar names. I mean... Hieroglyph Knights, Hieroglyph Church, I'd be a little confused if there's more than... Who were those guys again?
Why are you working with the Roman Empire?
Oh, you just straight up call it the Roman Empire. Okay, it's not even Romun. Where? It's a good thing countries and stuff can't just copyright you guys. Roman Empire. I've heard a similar place before.
We operate in tandem for the sake of maintaining the order here in Balduke.
In Balduke.
Warden Belger is the one in charge of the garrison.
I'd like to imagine I'm just being a genius over here and overlooking that it's supposed to be a reference to actual Roman stuff. And people just look at me like, huh, this guy paid attention in history.
As his title suggests, he is also the warden of Balduke Prison.
So the new guy's the warden. Is that what I'm getting here? Okay, yeah, we just decided to make the new guy warden.
He will be the one to decide your fate. You will cooperate, one way or another.
Well, I mean, if my fate is death, I don't think I will want to cooperate either way. I mean, I just showed up here, you guys looked at me and were like, hey, you're this guy, right? To jail. Oh, wow.
Battle!
Oh, come on, you couldn't even knock me unconscious. I've seen better neck chops.
He's so fast.
I mean...
You
yeah?
are Dogi the Wall Crusher, are you not? I give you 30 points. You fail.
You are Dogi the Wall Crusher. Why are you called the Wall Crusher? I now need to know that that's probably in a past game. I give you 30 points for what? For guessing that you're fat? You know what? I can't even say anything to you right now, Shadowlord. I've low-key kind of been looking at Dogi like, dude, you're announcing the obvious. And yeah, I guess 30 out of 100 would be a fail.
What are you on about?
You know what he's on about. Your name's right there at the title. Look at, he's looking right at your arm. He sees it.
Unlike Adam, you aren't wanted yet by the Roman Empire.
Oh, now that's just unfair.
And now, I can see why. You should be grateful I'm not taking you in, too.
Why can you see why? You've seen as much on him as you have seen me. I haven't, like, gone off fighting anybody yet.
You son of a...
Careful. Cursing is a federal offense around here. If you say a bad word, he'll arrest you on the spot. I was arrested for having a name. No, you can't arrest him for agreeing with me. Did somebody just punch me? That sounded like I went unconscious. Yep, I'm already there. That's the sound of dripping water in a prison. Because all prisons have dripping water areas. You cannot change my mind. Am I inside the prison? Well, considering the blue skies and luscious green grass you were looking at, you're definitely not outside of it. We're definitely inside. Yeah, I know, I'm shocked that I'm here too.
So, you're finally awake, 217?
Oh, I don't even get a name. Oh yeah, well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Guardsman Ketchup. Okay, we know where we are. Don't question that. Question the 217.
Right. Inmates don't go by their names here.
You see that? You see that? You told me I don't get a name, and now the German Shepherd's upset. I hope you're happy, Ketchup.
Instead, they're given numbers. Yours is 217.
Well, I'm glad to know mine's is 217. I figured you walked up and called me 217 because it was someone else's number.
You better get used to it.
I don't think I will. I'm escaping here soon, and you cannot stop me. You see that? I've already opened the gate door.
Don't get too excited. You've just woken up in time for dinner.
Oh. Well, what are we having? Are we having hot dogs? Are we having, like, are we having fries?
Let's go. And no funny business, all right?
All right. I'm just asking, like, what's for dinner? If we're having hot dogs, I personally don't like, my hot dogs, you know, with all the toppings. Can I get some ketchup, though? Some would call ketchup the tomato smoothie.
Balduke Prison used to be a fortress. That's why it's got a complex layout.
A fortress. Okay.
It's not just a soldier stationed here, but also the Roman army and the Hieroglyph Knights.
Okay, I'm gonna call you out there. It's not the Roman army, it's the Roman Empire.
You might as well give up any hope of escape.
Well, I guess it is the Roman army part of it. But Empire sounds cooler. You know what? I don't think I'll give it up. I only just told you I'm doing it, like, just around the corner. Why the Hieroglyph Knights? You know what? I'll keep that in mind. No, I need more info. Why the Hieroglyph Knights?
I don't have any obligation to tell you that.
Well, I just figured we were in a nice discussion here, a little back and forth. I didn't think you'd be like, I'd like to start a conversation with you. Okay, well, hey, no talking. One-sided conversation. You get to choose the topics.
Listen, there are other inmates here, but speaking to each other is forbidden.
Okay, first off, I figure a prison had other inmates here. Second off, they're right in front of me. If you're gonna say that, you should say it before I see them, sir. And third, why can we not talk? I can only talk to you? You don't only get to control the topics, but whether I talk to other people.
Each of you have assigned seats. Yours is over there.
I'll grant it back in school. Okay, what do we got?
Please, I beg you.
Ah, we got a meek person. Is that bread? I can't tell if that's bread or a potato. Or is that actually a rock? Am I eating a rock? I imagine it's a bread or potato, but it looks very rock-like.
Shut it and give me the food.
Oh, we got a... It's a British voice.
I ain't about to go slave away in the mines on an empty stomach.
You know, you don't look really British, my good sir.
Come on, help a guy out, will you? That gives me just as much reason to eat as you.
I mean, yeah. Is that an eye patch the person's got on? The meek eye patch guy makes a fair point, Mr. British man.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
I'm sorry, why are you guys talking, and why is that guy in the background who can clearly see you in his peripheral vision not calling you out on it? Am I only gonna get called out when I start talking? Yeah, this is some biased garbage. Oh, come on, he missed you. And at best, if he hit you, that was a head pat.
Why, you slippery little...
Okay, so he did miss you. Also, your glasses, they're strung up to your ears. I thought it was almost an eye patch. Interesting. I guess less likely to fall? Also, I will say, peeps, I don't know how much longer I'll be here. I imagine 6 o'clock, so in about a half hour I'm going to have to call it, because we are having dinner. I'm having grilled cheese. But, I'm going to try to play up until then, so, and I may start streaming again afterwards, who knows. You can't rely on my word. No, I'm very bad at keeping up on these things. Knock over your cup. Drop your spoon. Okay. I'm gonna say this. If I knock over my cup, I no longer got a drink. If I drop my spoon, silence phone, I'm being talkative here. If I drop my spoon, I can just pick it up. I imagine the floor may be dirty, but I'm fine with that. Drop the spoon.
What was that?
Okay, let me get this straight. These guys are face to face with... Oh, wait, no, it's the British guy saying this.
What's going on over here?
Okay, now I'm calling it out. These guys are face to face talking to each other. No one know by drop a spoon. What was that? Guardsman Hicks.
Inmates 163 and 212. You two again?
I mean... I'm gonna assume Hicks is the mustache guy. Just because mustache. Actually, there's two guards here and a train conductor. I think Hicks is just a train conductor. He showed up to the wrong place. And they're not really added again if you want to call this British guy beaten up on glasses here.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Relax, gentlemen. We were just having a little chat.
Well, that's illegal here, sir.
Huh? 163. Where's your fork?
My what?
Your fork. Where is it?
Ah, someone was thinking of digging out. Nice try, British man.
God help you if I find out you're stealing cutlery.
I mean, to be fair, can we really call it cutlery? I mean, a knife would be cutlery. I think a fork, it's less of a cut motion and more like a poke motion, so it's more pokery. I mean, you should probably just stick to silverware, unless it's just metal, like just like stone or something. Then I guess it's not silverware now, is it? I guess it would be silverware if it was silver. Do we actually call all silver-based things? You know what, Mr. Conductor, what is your take on all this?
What the hell are you talking about? It's here on the table.
Oh, do we nab your fork?
Well, I swear it was just here. Where'd it go?
It's a good question. You know, you were already in prison. You know where you're going now? Double prison.
Sure it was. Come on, 163. Time for a body search.
Also, why do you got earrings in? I feel like you don't want to wear any hoop-like looking earring. Like, they're not the big hoops, but still any sort of, like, earring-like thing that can be pulled, right?
No. Wait. I haven't eaten anything yet.
Well, that's your fault.
You little shit. This was your doing, wasn't it?
Why look at me? You get in trouble for something you started with the meat guy. The officers called you out, and you look at me? I mean, it was probably me, but still. It's because I got hair, isn't it? It's because I've got style. I mean, you got style, but I've got very noticeable high color red, white, blue, and gold? Beige style. I must have slipped. I'm sorry. Did I miss a line there? Oh, wow, I can't. Okay, lovely. I must have slipped. I mean, if we're talking about us dropping our thing, that just don't grammatically sound right. If we're talking about us getting caught, I don't think we should admit that. So we're going to be in silence here.
Giving me the silent treatment, are you? Mark my words. I won't forget this.
I mean, I kind of have to give you the silent treatment. I'd get in trouble if I talked. Take a left here.
As I mentioned earlier, this prison used to be a fortress. Even the knights and us guards aren't familiar with some of the older underground sectors.
Thank you for letting me know that. Okay, I want to escape that way.
Forget about being found if you get lost. May as well call it your tune.
Okay, so you won't even bother coming after me? I mean, I know in the future that's just a lie. Yous definitely come out. Well, I guess yous don't come after me. The other guys come after me. Or were there blue guys following main guy? I'm forgetting their names already. I won't forget your name, Mr. Ketchup.
Anyway, it hasn't even been a day, and you're already rocking the boat, 217.
I didn't do anything. Why do you think I did something? You at least of all have a reason to think I did something.
I'd recommend not making an enemy out of 163.
Okay, that's the British guy.
I heard you were going to be trouble, but still.
How? Why does everyone think this? You all just arrested me for having a name. And then you took that from me, so I don't even got the thing you arrested me for. I couldn't just leave him. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we'll apologize.
It's just my luck. You can make it up to me by not trying anything else during my shift.
You know what, Mr. Ketchup? You seem like a cool dude. You like to not allow me to make the main topic, but I think it's because you like to talk, and that's fine. Because I too like to talk.
And especially not with her.
With who? Was the British guy a she? Is that what you're telling me? Did I just... Yo, British guy had me confoozled.
I've brought the inmate you requested.
Okay, so you don't want me causing trouble with this she, and you bring me directly to her, knowing I'm a troublesome person.
You're late. Preposterously late.
Preposterously? This lady sounds like she's got blonde hair and is wearing a pink dress.
What are you waiting for? Get in here!
Nope, she's got a deeper voice. They're all wearing blue. Maybe they give her the eye patch. Maybe she's officer with the eye patch and the whip-looking baton.
You will do as you are instructed.
I was kind of already doing that.
You're going to be asked some questions.
I figured.
I hope your answers are adequate, for your sake.
I mean, most of the time you question me before you arrest me. I feel like we did this a little backwards. I see you're all up on this guilty till proven. Oh, wow, I like her.
State your inmate ID.
Oh, she's pretty. She's got like this... I immediately noticed like that white earring. And the white and red with the gold just looks nice. Also, is that a pixie bob haircut? Is that what it's called? I really like that. I'm not going to remember you as interrogator. I'm actually going to try to memorize your name. State your inmate ID. I'm 217.
So, you're the one I've been
Excuse
hearing
me.
so much about.
Caught in my throat for a second. So you're the one I've been hearing so much about. Maybe. It depends what you talk about. Was it because I dropped the fork? Was it because I was arrested for having a name? Or is it because the beef I've now got with the British guy?
I didn't think you would be so flimsy looking.
I'm not flimsy looking. I've got flair. Look at this. You notice me out of the crowd. I'm rocking.
From one who calls himself an adventurer, I was expecting someone more robust.
Now notice, I call myself an adventurer, not a criminal. So if we could just, get this little misunderstanding out of the way. My friend meets that description. I mean, he does. True.
No. You will speak only when I ask you a question.
Okay.
For the past 7 years, you have been engaging in adventures.
Hey, is that Hicks? I think I see Hicks over there. Him and his mustache. Okay, it's not really engaging in adventures. It's just called adventuring.
You seem to have a habit of getting involved in remarkable phenomena.
That's not my fault. I always wind up just being pulled in.
These events have been withheld from the public, but delusions can only explain so much.
Explain that,
Magic,
please?
the Eldine, alchemy, primordials.
Whoa, are these the past games? Wait. Alchemy, magic, I don't understand the Eldine, primordials. Oh, those are 3 topics that catch my attention. Ooh.
Preposterous, indeed.
I mean, is it really preposterous? We've got a history of people trying alchemy, primordials. I mean, I feel like that alone kind of... I mean, you guys are a church originally, yeah? And the whole magic thing, have you seen the creatures you got here?
If you ask me, I'd say the rumors about you are quite inflated.
You know what? I couldn't agree more. You should release me now under fake, false suspicions.
Now, you will answer my questions truthfully and without reluctance. Do you understand?
Yes, that's a question.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Good.
Oh, I thought he said no. Huh.
There's nothing more preposterous than wasted words and time.
I feel like you used the word preposterous wrong there.
First question, inmate 217.
Okay.
It seems that shipwrecks are a common occurrence for you.
I'll just take your word on it. I know of 8, which there was definitely 1 there. So I know I've been on one. If you're saying I've been on others, I won't deny
Even
it.
sailors and fishermen don't experience a fraction of the accidents you've been in.
I'm quite
Some
experienced
claim you
with it.
instigated these incidents. What do you say to those accusations?
Are those heels or flats? Are you wearing flats in prison? I mean, it's a style option, I guess, and I didn't You went with a red dress. I thought you'd go like the white all the way, or at least like a gold to match it, but okay. Some claim you instigated these incidents. What do you say that... Okay, I have not instigated... I'd like to believe I didn't instigate. Please. Adel, tell me you haven't instigated. I'm not doing it on purpose.
Fortunately for you, no clear motives have been discerned given the circumstances.
Good to hear.
However, I won't dismiss the possibility that you were conspiring with the crew members.
Every time? Also, those gloves. Now that I get a better look at them, I would have thought you went with only like the gloves that come to the wrist. I'm surprised you went with the gloves that went up to what, like the elbow? I mean, I feel like you'd want more space between like the sleeve and stuff if you were going that, no?
You've even happened upon legendary weapons and artifacts.
I mean, is that illegal?
But Somehow you always lose them afterward. Another fraudulent scheme, perhaps?
I come across legendary stuff and lose it? Wow, not only am I a bad adventurer, that really doesn't look good for me.
Your antics are a detriment to the national interests of our Roman territories.
I can understand why. Yo, Adolf, this isn't looking good for us. For several more hours. Okay. When you were finally released, it was already well into the night. After eating in the cafeteria alone, you returned to solitary confinement. I got the cafeteria to myself for Israel. Yo, interrogate me some more. I get a whole cafeteria to myself? Nah, hold up. That's lit. You know how rockin' it'd be if the principal took me from like before lunch each time that I was in trouble, and then, oh, you gotta eat by yourself in this entire cafeteria. There appears to be something in your clothes. You rifle through them to check. So I get a silent cafeteria where I can hear my own thoughts. I don't gotta worry about people bumping me. And I don't gotta worry about a mess possibly stepping in or accidentally brushing off the tip. Yo, that's actually lit. There appears to be something in your clothes. You rifle through them to check. Oh. I mean, I knew I had this before, but I didn't realize I forgot. You're so lucky that they don't do room-to-room body inspections. I mean, the fact that we weren't inspected while just sitting at the same table as that dude, especially when they didn't find a fork on them. We are so lucky. Personally, I'd prefer a spoon. You get more scooping action there, but I can understand with the prongs on the fork. Fork, I mean, we already had it acquired. If anything, it should be fork remembered that we acquired. This looks like inmate 163's missing fork. I mean, does it? Or does it look like a missing fork and we could piece together that it's the British guys? It must have ended up in your clothes at some point during that. You're telling me he gave the meek dude like a head pack and it flung the fork into your clothing not only so that it wouldn't fall out, but so we wouldn't notice? Dude, how bad is that guy with cutlery? Sorry, pokery. It must have ended up in your clothes. It's wow. I wouldn't call it an altercation. It'll be trouble if someone spots it. You should find a place to hide it. Quick, dig a hole and hide the fork in there. Okay. Well, what do we... We've got multiple points of... Okay. I mean, does it look like a complex lock? It looks like a lock that... If anything, this looks like one of the easier to pick locks. I mean, the amount of space in wiggle room you must have in that big of a keyhole. And you got a fork. You should be able to open it with a tool, but you can't break out without a plan first. We already had a plan. We read it at the beginning of the game. Escape. Amazing plan in my opinion. Examine. The fork should be hidden enough behind the bed. Behind the bed? No! Make a tiny incision into the mattress and put the fork into it. Enough so that you can fish it out later. If you get a room inspection, they just have to slide your mattress, you're caught, dude. An incision in the mattress would be so much better. How are you gonna cut a hole in the mattress? With the fork! Hide the fork behind the bed? No, hide it in the bed! Give me that option. Give me that option for backing out. Yes. Hide the fork behind the bed. Such a bad idea.
This is you. Come on, in you go.
Is it the British guy? What number
I'll
are we
check on
again?
you later.
We're 1-something-7. 167?
It seems I have a neighbor.
That'll happen. Pleasant evening, isn't it?
Would be an excellent night for a stroll, if we could go for one.
Oh, we could totally go for one. Look I got this fork. What did you say, inmate?
Could you come a little bit closer to the wall?
Yeah, I could do that.
Wouldn't want the guards hearing us speaking to each other now, would we?
I mean, I feel like they probably should already. We've gone on a couple back and forths here.
That's much better. Listlessness nearly got the better of me after not having someone to talk with for so long.
Okay, so you're not new around here.
You don't mind, do you?
I don't. I like talking, as I've said already a few times through this playthrough. Who are you? Not at all. I was bored myself. Okay, this is a decent option choice here. We can either be curious and ask about this dude, or we can continue having this nice conversation. I feel like the conversation would be nicer if we knew who he was, but I feel like he's just going to respond with, oh, just a man who's been here for a while.
As fellow prisoners, I feel it's best we don't exchange names.
Fair enough.
Whatever the reason you're here for, you don't want it following you out.
Whatever the reason you're here for, you don't want it following you out. I mean, I feel like I'm already in here because the reason was out there to begin with. It's not like I'm going to leave and then going to be like, yep, put the reason in the bag. You don't get to take that one with you, inmate.
Anyway, my crime was, well, I suppose you could call it fraud.
Ah!
How about you?
Apparently, I'm a habitual liar. I'm in for something similar. Yeah, I am in for something similar. Finding rare legendary stuff and it happens to go missing. That be fraud? I'm in for something similar.
It appears we already have much in common.
Yes. I mean, we're both inmates in this prison on this floor, neighboring cells. And we both commit fraud.
I believe I understand now. Are you here on false charges?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with the way this place conducts itself. I feel like most of the people are in here for false charges. I mean, I just saw a British guy almost get into it with a meat guy over food, which I didn't even see the guy have a tray in front of him. The meat guy did, so I wonder if he just didn't go up to get it.
In the past, the names and crimes of prisoners were publicly posted.
Uh-huh.
But about 5 years ago, those postings were suddenly discontinued.
Interesting.
Possibly because there's so many of us now. But something tells me there's more to it.
I think there's more to it as well.
Wait. Quiet.
What are we being quiet for? Oh. Is that ketchup?
I must have lost track of time. It seems they're doing their rounds now. The guards patrol on a strict schedule.
I figured that before I ended up in here.
Don't do anything that'll get you caught during patrol hours.
Define caught.
Now then, mornings come early here. Best that you get some rest.
What do you mean by mornings come early? Do you mean we just get woken up? Because guess what? What if I told you I wake up at 2 a.m.? It says we're already well into the night. What if this is my awake time and I'm just beating their schedule? Top that. You were interrogated for several more days. Free cafeteria. It began the moment the sun rose with no rest until the sun had long set. I mean, I still got my 3 feedings, right? Possibly a 4th. And it continued like this, day after day.
That's all I need to hear about the Canaan Islands.
Canaan Islands.
The ancient machine that controls the weather. The Ark of Mepishtim.
Hey! Interrogator, don't tell me any of this. You'll spoil me.
I find it difficult to believe that a thing out of a children's fairy tale actually exists.
And now I know it exists. Great.
But your testimony doesn't conflict with any of the Navy's reports so far.
I'm an honest man. Does this mean you'll let me... Wait! Oh, why are you asking? She said only when she has questions we respond.
In that case...
I admit, you certainly have been cooperative these past few days. Very well. I'll put in a good word for your release. Is that what you hoped I would say?
Ah, dang it. You actually got me with that. She actually hit me with the, that's what I would say. Yo, your eyes do not look white around the blue. They look pretty pink. Yo, how much sleep have you gotten? You're tired. I can tell you're tired, because that's borderline bloodshot. Yo, interrogator, you gotta get some sleep. I mean, if you don't get any sleep, you're gonna wind up having rough times interrogating people. You may wind up doubling up on questions, and if you do that, you'll just increase interrogation sessions, and it'll give you even less sleep. I highly recommend that Sorry. I apparently just got stuck on stun for a second there. I highly recommend that you at least get some rest. Thoughts? And I will not use this fork that I do not have hidden behind my mattress to escape.
Lies or truth, there's no doubt your so-called adventures have major repercussions.
Yes, because we're the good guy.
And you're still suspected of being a spy in the Imperial territories.
I'm sorry, where did that come from? I thought I was here for fraud.
Are you mocking me?
I'm agreeing with you.
Anybody would have a hard time believing these stories.
Nah, she looks pretty. You can't change my mind.
I don't even know why I'm the one who has to do this. Guard!
Yes, ma'am.
Hey, yo, it's our buddy Ketchup!
Hand inmate 217 over to the Empire to be tried for his other crimes.
What?
Take him and go.
So they're sending you off? Just like that?
Yep, they couldn't find a way to show that I was guilty, so now they gotta try a different way to show that I'm guilty. You know what they say, if he's not guilty, find another reason. I'm not exactly pleased with it. I mean, I got to have a cafeteria to myself, talk to a pretty layer for a pretty layer. A layer of deceit. Now I got to talk to a pretty lady for hours on end, had my own room, and now they're just sending me off. I won't even get to see my buddy Ketchup. I'm not exactly pleased with it.
I wouldn't be either. You did say you had a friend in the city.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Dogie too. Sorry, Dogie.
There's a rumor about this place.
What's that rumor?
At the end of that corridor, there's a sector where even guards are forbidden.
Yeah, Ketchup mentioned something like that.
Supposedly, there's a hidden passage there, built when the prison was still a fortress.
Okay, so we know about this hidden prison, this hidden passage. Excuse me. And it's just common knowledge among the inmates? You think maybe they don't find these people because they escaped?
An emergency escape route, I imagine.
An emergency escape. Why are you telling me this?
I thought you might find it helpful.
I did, thank you, good sir.
It's possible it leads out of the prison, but it's a labyrinth down there.
Am I gonna run into a minotaur?
There are also rumors of strange creatures prowling the tunnels.
Like a minotaur? This isn't a typical prison, is it? No. It may have minotaurs.
Not in the slightest. Rumors like this are the tip of the iceberg.
Ah, Titanic reference.
We've
Didn't know
only
you
just
were a
met,
fan.
But I already know you're not one to accept fate lying down.
Hold up. Fashionable, what is that? Leather shoes? What looks almost like socks, but they got stitchings up the side. It looks like some fancy designs on your black pants. Very fancy looking red thing on the front of your shirt, plus blue and white. My type of color coding, except you don't got the beige, you got brown and black. Are you the missing delegate? Senator? The guy that was kidnapped at the beginning by the Monstroms. Is all of the prison the Monstroms? Are we truly the monsters? No. But are you the guy that was kidnapped at the beginning? Are you being imprisoned under false allegations? Not even false allegations. Are they just kidnapping you and saying you went missing?
I'm sure you'd have gone anyway.
Or saying you got kidnapped?
Or without my help. After all, you already possess something to pick the lock with, don't you?
Yeah, a fork. I'm glad you remembered. I told you that before I accidentally mentioned it to my buddy Ketchup. But besides me mentioning it to you, how do you know that?
I have my ways.
Everybody here is tired. Look at that. There's pink. There's like a pinkish red in our eyes. We haven't slept at all. I'm waiting to grab this fork, pick the lock, and for our buddy over there to start yelling, "He's escaping! He's escaping! Fun prank, huh, bro?" Oh wow, it's 6:02. You pressed a single prong of the fork against the lock until it bent. You shaped it into a lockpick to unlock the cell, a trick you learned from Dogi. Okay, peeps. Here's what I'm gonna say. I'm going to save. I'm gonna override. You can't see any of this because, well, it turns into a blue screen for you guys. Saving complete. I'm now looking at the pause screen. You're all back up to this. And you know what? Let's read the journal right quick. I need to find a passage out of the prison. I should proceed through the underground passage. To keep going, I need to make use of my gift. Chapter 1. We should inquire about the inspection. I should search around my cell. I can make my escape once I pick the lock. Okay, now that we've read up on that, I will say I do believe it's dinner time on my end. And if not, then it's really close to dinner time. Because it's typically around 6. It's a little after 6 now. But it looks hella dark out there. Wait, what? You know what? Let me take off my headset right quick and just see what's going on out there. Excuse me. Putting the headset back on, I take back what I just said, considering how dark and empty it looks out there. I'm going to assume that people are busy, ? And it definitely don't look like stuff's ready, so I'm wondering if things got changed plan-wise, so I'm gonna continue the game for now, why not? Yeah, I fooled you with that fake outro, didn't I? All part of the plan. Oh, and we walked into a cutscene. Oh, it's the meek guy!
Good. You've made it out.
Hey, what up? Hey, meek guy, do you happen to be the kidnapped guy?
That was a pretty neat trick with the fork.
Thank you. How'd you know it was a fork? Oh, wait, you... that was dumb on my part. He was there. You pulled a fast one on me.
That was not my intention, I assure you. But I appreciate what you did in the mess hall.
Thank you. Thank you. I'd say I'm glad you noticed, but it looks like everybody noticed. I didn't even mean to, like, steal the fork, but I did mean to get the dude off you. So you were the one who took the... Did he take the fork and put it in my clothing? Guy was slick. You could come with me.
I appreciate the offer, but I'd only just slow you down.
Not at all. I mean, look, if they're not on their route, I got a feeling I'm gonna grab a sword later. Huh? And even though I'll need my grappling, I'm quite sure you can make it by without needing them. I mean, heck, with the almost all the way block up gate, I could just pull you over those. There's a staircase next to one of those grapples. Why not join?
Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. I've grown rather accustomed to these walls.
I'm sorry to hear.
Hurry now. You must leave the prison before the guards catch wind of your escape.
Dang, he was a teenager when he first got here. Now look at him. Oh, we're back in the water. Okay, yep, that makes sense. That checks out. Oh, my collarbone? Oh, that's my collarbone hurting me. They were not joking about it being a canal. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised we're dry, too. You're back to normal again. The mysterious power from the curse seems to have disappeared.
He's not here!
Silence, phone. He's not here.
Sweep the area near the canal again. He can't have gotten far.
And whatever you do, do not just look across the water.
Be certain he's here. He couldn't have made it through the aqueduct.
It's a direct order from Master Shadowlord himself. We're to take extra precautions with this one.
Shadowlord? Why is he so cautious about wanting to get... I can't tell. Who's the monstrum here? Is Shadowlord the monstrum? And the hooded person a good person because they know the monstrums are bad but pretending to be good? Or is the hooded person a monstrum and he now thinks we're a monstrum in cahoots?
So keep it to yourself and resume your search before I have you locked up too.
Wow, okay, totally noted. You really will just lock anybody up. You got a name? Prison. You're a guard that didn't listen? Prison. What's that? You're 3 years old, not 4? Prison.
Yes, sir.
It's too risky to linger. You need to find somewhere to hide. Hey, there he is! Across the water, just thinking to himself. I'm really surprised no one just looked to their side there. I'm so used to that camera work being there where it cuts to title.
How are the security fortifications in the agricultural district and the main gates?
They're in place, sir.
Good. Not a single rat gets through. Understood?
Yes, sir.
What about a mouse? You can hear the pursuers nearby, so dangerous to turn back. Oh, that wasn't turning back. I feel like that was kind of going somewhere new. Okay, we don't get the double jump. It's only in that form. I'm just perusing around in case there are things not marked on the map that are like secrets. Because I like secrets. What are you going on? Custodian Vesta. Phew, another long day at work. I'd best retire for today. You there! You're sopping wet. Gives new meaning to drinking the river dry. Jokes aside, this is no place to be drunk. Do be careful, lest you catch a cold. Thank you, custodian. I really am curious about just checking everything out. Okay, is it like the map stays foggy up until I visited it for the first time? Oh, that's another reason to want to like check all this out. All right. Was there no way I could go further back that way out of curiosity? I know it was like an invisible wall, right? Yeah, that's a bummer. Oh well. We'll go talk to this individual. You there. Also, I see that board is something's marked up there. Talk to Peddler Ian. It's gotten so late already. I better head back before long. Come to think of it, there seems to be a lot of hieroglyphs nights out right now. I wonder what could have happened. It's a good thing I can't swing my sword around here because I just hit the button too. There should be a door there. Is something there? Drainage pipe? Is that how I got through? Hold up, people, I'm getting a phone call.
We get there.
This marks the end of the stream for now. I'm glad everybody stopped by. If you want to like or leave a comment, do feel free to. And I'm glad for anybody that watched. I'm gonna call it here. Let me pause. Oh, new skills. We'll check those out later. And we'll save again right quick, because why not? Don't want to forget that. You'll be looking at a blue screen for a moment. There we go. Alright, peeps. I may try again later and stuff, who knows. But I very much enjoyed playing this game thus far. And I look forward to the next time I stream this for you peeps. Hope you have a good one. And yeah. Peace.